Imagine if we love more than we hate, and if we weren't judged by the skin on our face, and care for the next man wasn't out of place, cause we all knew one day we need that same grace.
That's David Day-Lee Arrington, a hip-hop artist, music producer, and entrepreneur.
Yes, fresh on the scene, walk with a lean, no phone on me.
In 2001, Arrington moved to South Charlotte from Norfolk, Virginia, to study multimedia and design.
Very much a 180 flip for me, racially, culturally, socioeconomically.
The transition proved to be life-changing. He started writing and producing songs on a keyboard his uncle gave him. He began performing rap music at predominantly white churches and also produced a Grammy-nominated gospel album. During this time, Day-Lee saw a need for a more inclusive music scene in Charlotte.
Because again, I can do what I can based on my unique experience of what I call going from the corner to the cul-de-sac. You know what I mean? A black cultural experience to a white cultural experience, like half of my life. And I can do what I can to build bridges there, but I can't do that for every culture, every language, every musical style. That, again, brings me back to the unique value that individuals bring. And only when we come together can that happen.
He co-founded a nonprofit called Fair Play Music Equity Initiative, which encourages venues and event planners to book diverse acts.
Immediately off the bat, again, there was a need for what we did. So the Whitewater Center, they were having their Confluence Festival, which was a 3-day music conference. Fair Play was able to just inform them and give opportunity to people who are doing dope things in the community. But because those who are empowered who make those decisions don't float in their circles, they don't have access to that opportunities.
Through his various efforts, Day-Lee is hoping to bring people together, especially through music, so people have a better understanding of each other and their different backgrounds and cultures. Founding member, Tim Scott.
Seriously, a lot of people don't understand how big of a hub Charlotte is for music and musicians who work and operate on a national level. I've been touring since I was 16 years old. It's been one of my personal goals to help amplify that conversation. And I think the work that we do at Fair Play is a part of that work because it kind of helps to ignite those fires and ignite those conversations.
And those conversations help musicians get a fair shot.
It's about building the bridges. When we came together, I think in some of our initial conversations, that was like the biggest thing, making sure that we brought people together. The cool thing about Fair Play is it's comprised of people in the community in various roles throughout the community who are very well connected, like myself.
People like Claudio Ortiz, a professional musician. He says Fair Play Equity Music Initiative ensures a variety of music is represented on Charlotte's stages.
Charlotte's exploding, you know, with population and like different cultures. Through Fair Play, I've really like opened my eyes to like all of the different like pockets that I wasn't necessarily aware of. If you go to a show and sort of like only see one genre, that's an experience, that's fine. But if you go to a show and you're kind of exposed to 3 or 4 different kinds of genres and different musical styles. At least like for me as a music person, I love that.
Sarah Collet says their mission is to advocate for a fair music ecosystem.
We deeply believe that our differences make the difference. Fair play exists to help people understand not just that it's important, but we also create a dialogue to help consult with people so that they can see not only that it is important, but how can we go about creating within the context of their space, whether that be an organization or a platform, how can you do that strategically to be inclusive, to embrace diversity, to embrace differences.
Man, so much more I want to say, but I just listen quietly and hear God say, hey.
Embracing differences is also why Day-Lee founded a for-profit agency called Hue House for Black creatives and artists.
I would say in my work with Hue House as well as Fair Play Music Equity Initiative and just who I am as a bridge builder will create opportunities for people to be challenged. And I would say opportunities for their own growth and exploring what they just don't know, for the benefit of not just themselves, but also those around them in their community. I do believe what we're doing does that.
Building a community that values all voices and contributions.
Yes, yes. Give it up for Kiso.
For Carolina Impact, I'm Sheila Saints reporting.
We hope you enjoyed the story. If you don't want to miss any more great stories about the Charlotte region, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.